We're back with the News Hub. I'm Wendy Bounds. A blockbuster opening for Man of Steel at the box office this weekend. It may juice Warner Brothers' efforts to give Walt Disney a run for its money in the superhero film department. Here to report for us is Ben Fritz, who has been following the comic character Movie Wars for WSJ. All right, Ben, when you say Man of Steel did well over the weekend, let's put it in perspective. Just how well did it do?
Well, just in the U.S. and Canada, it grossed about $128 million when all the numbers came in, and then it opened in a few foreign countries, did another 75 or so. So we're talking 200 worldwide. It still has a long run to go domestically, and it still hasn't even opened in a lot of the big foreign markets. So we're going to see it gross well over $500 million worldwide.
And one of the biggest openings this year so far, in addition to Iron Man, I understand.
Correct.
Now, and Superman, arguably the best-known superhero in the world. Warner Brothers owns DC Comics, and Walt Disney obviously owns Marvel. So why hasn't Warner Brothers been making better use of Superman and the sort of DC Comics staple of superheroes the way that Disney has with Marvel?
Well, Warner's just had a lot of trouble developing good movies based on their DC characters. Marvel's done an excellent job. They have a team of executives who just focus on Marvel. They're led by a guy who loves the comics, knows them really well, and they put together a whole plan of one movie after another that follow each other, and it's been brilliant, led all the way up to Avengers, which was just a blockbuster hit. Warner, they don't have as many people who know the characters well. They had Green Lantern, which was a huge flop, and it made them lose a lot of confidence. And so they've really just relied on Chris Nolan and his Dark Knight movies. Those do well. But beyond that, they haven't been able to put together a good plan. And I think they're hoping that with Man of Steel succeeding, that they now have the juice, they now have a good base from which to start doing a lot more of their superhero films.
So one thing we know, Ben, is that when something does well, we see a huge rush to do something just like it. Are we going to be seeing another Superman movie anytime in the near future, do you think?
Oh yeah, Warner Brothers is already developing a script for Man of Steel 2, and from what I hear from my sources, they want to get it out as soon as possible, which could mean 2014. And then they'll hopefully have more films based on their DC superheroes coming soon after that.
And you say other superheroes, so who else is in their stable, remind us, in the DC Comics stable that could provide good character sketches for films for Warner?
Sure, DC actually has characters, ironically, who are better known than Marvel, a lot of them. Flash, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Green Lantern if they were to try him again, Batman if they were to bring him back. So those are a lot of pretty well-known characters, and I think the idea a lot of people at Warner want to do is bring them all together in a film called Justice League, which would kind of be their version of the Avengers.
Their version of the Avengers. All right, a Wonder Woman film. I could do with that. That would be very cool. All right, thanks so much, Ben Fritz.
Yes.
Appreciate that.